強い揺れに警戒してください。
緊急地震速報です。強い揺れに警戒し
On March 11th, 2011, at 2:46 JST Japanese Standard Time, a magnitude 9.1 undersea megathrust earthquake struck off the northeastern coast of Honshu, Japan. Known as the Tohoku earthquake, it unleashed a series of catastrophic events that reshaped our understanding of seismology, tsunami dynamics, and disaster preparedness. In this mini documentary, it offers a detailed scientific journey into one of the most devastating natural disasters into recorded history. Earthquake dynamics and tectonic setting. The Tohoku earthquake occurred at the subduction zone, where the Pacific plate dives beneath the North American plate along the Japan Trench. It was classified as a megathrust earthquake, characterized by a sudden slip along a fault between two converging tectonic plates. According to studies such as Lei et al. 2011, the rupture zone extended approximately 500 kilometers along a strike and over 200 kilometers down dip, reaching the trench axis and resulting in over 50 meters of slip near the epicenter, one of the largest ever recorded. The earthquake generated extremely strong ground shaking, with peak ground accelerations exceeding 2.7 Gs in some areas. Phenomena such as close seismic slip, movement of Earth's crust that happens during an earthquake. It happens instantly in seconds to minutes, where the stress exceeds the friction holding the rocks together. The amount of slip can range from a few millimeters to several meters. It's measured using tools like GPS, INSAR, satellite radar, and seismometers. Seafloor uplift exceeded 7 meters near the trench. Foreshocks and aftershocks from complex clustering means there are many quakes happening close together in time and space. It's hard to tell which one is the main shock right away. The sequence may include multiple moderate to large earthquakes, not just one big one. Events may trigger each other, creating a cascade or a domino effect. Seismic activity can jump between different fault segments or even nearby faults. This makes earthquake forecasting and hazard assessment much more difficult. Suggests that the fault system is highly interconnected, not just a single fault slipping. These clusters may be signs of wider scale stress changes in the crust. Tsunami generation and propagation. The massive seafloor displacement triggered a colossal tsunami. Initial wave heights exceeded 40 meters in some areas, notably around Miyako and near the Sankuriku coast. The JMA initially underestimated the height and destructive potential, contributing to delayed evacuations. Research from Saheb et al. 2013 showed how the shallow rupture near the trench was responsible for immense vertical displacement. The tsunami propagated across the Pacific, causing damage as far as Chile and California, and led to the issuance of Pacific-wide tsunami warnings. A tsunami modeling insight. Deep ocean assessment and reporting of tsunami data buoys capture real-time data now. Models show wave propagation at over 800 kilometers per hour. Amplification due to bathymetric features along Japan's coast exacerbated local impacts. Fukushima Daiichi nuclear disaster. The tsunami inundated the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant, disabling its power supply and cooling systems. This led to the reactor meltdowns in Units 1, 2 and 3, hydrogen explosions and the release of radioactive material. Investigations by IAEA 2015 revealed significant oversights. The flood defences designed only for 5.7 meter tsunamis, loss of off-site backup AC power, human error and slow crisis communication exacerbated that situation. The Fukushima disaster, the worst nuclear incident since Chernobyl, led to global re-evaluation of nuclear safety protocols and widespread anti-nuclear protests. The observed phenomena and scientific revelations. Extraordinary geophysical phenomena were observed. The Earth's axis shifted by 10 centimeters, as quoted by NASA. Day length shortened by 1.8 microseconds. Crustal deformation and much over Honshu had greater than 2.4 meters of horizontal movement. Atmospheric gravity waves were observed via satellite infrared sensors. Satellite missions such as GRACE and ALOS captured ground motion and subsidence. GPS networks like GeoNet played a pivotal role in tracking the fault rupture in real time. The societal and economic impacts. Over 15,899 people lost their lives. More than 2,500 remain missing. Over 1.2 million buildings were damaged or destroyed. The estimated economic loss exceeded 335 billion, upwards of 300 billion, making it the costliest natural disaster in history. Critical infrastructure was devastated. Entire towns, like Ryukyuzen Kata, were wiped out. Roads, railways, ports and airports suffered extensive damage. Power outages affected over 4 million households. The ongoing research. Japan has since revised building codes, tsunami evacuation systems and early warning technology. The Tohoku earthquake has spurred international collaborations in earthquake early warning (EEW) and the Tohoku earthquake has spurred international collaborations in earthquake early warning (EEW) and tsunami modeling. Major research directions include understanding slow slip events and seismic gaps, improving near-field tsunami modeling, monitoring subduction zones, and using ocean bottom seismometers and cabled observations, e.g. Donnet. In conclusion, the Tohoku earthquake of 2011 was a tragic confluence of geophysical extremes. It is a legacy not only of loss but also the resilience and learning. It reshaped the scientific paradigms and human vulnerability, reinforced necessities and preparedness of the nature's might in the future. This is the Tohoku earthquake.